Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities. I see the world through ice covered in ink and bleach. Cross out the ones who heard my cries and watched me weep. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. Take my eyes open to force reality. Why can't you just let me eat my weight in glee? I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities. Some days I feel skinnier than all the other days. Sometimes I can't tell if my body belongs to me. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. Hold your breath and feel the tension. Devils hide behind redemption. Honesty is a one-way gate to hell. I wanna taste consumption. Breathe faster to waste oxygen. Hear the children sing aloud. It's music till the wick burns out. Be carefree lately, yeah. Just kicking up daisies. Got one too many quarters in my pockets. Count 'em like the 4-leaf clovers in my locket. Untied laces, yeah. Just tripping on daydreams. Got dirty little lullabies playing on repeat. Might as well just ride around the nursery and count sheep.
You say I make you nervous, a tragedy, I'm a beautiful disaster, a reckoning, you wonder how I got this way. You think I'm someone to be saved, someone to clean up and tame. Oh, some things never change, never change. You think I would look pretty on your arm once you cover up my bruises and battle scars, but it always ends the same. Can't bear the things I've had to face. Got you crying on your knees in pain. Oh, some things never change, never change. You will break your back to make me feel again. Suffocate to make me breathe again. Lose your mind from endless pain. Some things never change, never change. Redemption never came. I stopped asking for forgiveness, 'cause you should know only fools tread where the angels fear to go, but you keep trying to get too close. Save myself by turning into stone. So save your judgment, 'cause you just don't know. But some things never change, never change. They say I should feel guilty and change my ways, leaving crumpled bodies in my wake. Swear I didn't mean to make them break.
All right. Sorry about that. What's going on? Oh, I'm good. How are you? How are you? How's everybody doing? Sorry, I got a lot going on here this morning. With some pool people here fixing the concrete. There's a little crack in it, so they're out here fixing it. Just doing some stuff around the house as well. Got everything open, ready to go. Let me see if there's any news here this morning. Your crack needs fixing. Yep. Crack needs a fixing. I need to remind myself to close out StreamerBot. Frustrating. But it's not working properly. I'm gonna start waiting until we get 20 viewers, at least for marbles. Hit that like button if you haven't already.
game, invest in my name. Check no restraints, I'm obsessed with the pain. I ingest, I retain, assess and I change. Possessed by the thought I'll be free one day from society's restraints. Money, clout and fame, mud, disease, a plague. We all love to hate, have to play the game, have to make a name. All our insecurities are on display. This is war with the enemy, think that it was meant to be. Living in a time where disease is on every screen. I won't let them fester me, I know most are festering. Negativity is a plague for the mentally weak. No mercy, all I got is working. Never stop searching, never quench the thirsty. I'm toxic and psychotic with this logic, you can't stop it. It's been chronic since I was a boy, so neurotic and chaotic.
Built to last with the webs I'm weaving. I could change the past with all I'm achieving. Got my foot on gas, never stop competing. If you break like glass, then this life's gonna eat 'em. Make mistakes real fast, then you learn how to beat 'em. If you take off the cast, you can see all the healing. If the pain's in the past, move on from the grieving. Put your foot on the gas, no, never stop competing, yeah.
I've been doing this, I'm on it. I just wanna be iconic. Sipping on a gin and tonic, got me going off when I'm on this topic, yeah. If I ever play, I want it. You know that I'm always honest. Stay away from those who are toxic. Keep 'em out your face, no way, you don't want 'em, yeah. Don't try to drain my energy. The enemy is everything. It's mentally, unhealthily, spreading like a rare disease. But I won't let it get to me. I don't need your therapy. I can leave a legacy of leading by intensity. Come on, we can fight this. Freedom is priceless. Spread just like a virus. Living in a crisis. Do you feel courageous?
Getting a decent little move up here.
You can take it. Go on and take your aim.
Just waiting to see what it does. What's up, Pushback? Just watching. Not much going on. I mean, it's making a decent little move up here. See if we can't snag a little. Oh, I forgot I'm on the wrong chart. See if we can't snag a little bit out of this. I chased it a little bit as it was coming back down. You're gonna do me dirty like that? You're really gonna do me dirty like that? Wow. What did that get to? Went to 944.50. We were at 944.25. Literally one tick. Donald. One tick. What a joke. What a joke. The old one ticker. I'll get marbles started after this trade. Or I guess I could do it real quick while I'm doing this. The one ticker. Exclamation point marbles. Get them in. You got 10 minutes. Couldn't go one more tick. We would have been out of the trade with a nice first win, but here we are. Got those two out. Let's see if we can't try to catch a runner back the other way. Do we just go straight up forever? Guess we'll find out. We can get the poll up for the 150K account. All right, get your votes in for that trade. Should we try to just trail this? I feel like this thing could go all the way back down. Oh, never mind. I was going to say, I feel like it can go all the way back down to 900. But we'll take it. $457. We'll take it. Also, I feel like we managed our risk pretty well there, considering it missed us by one tick. Would have been nice had we, I mean, we would have got 2 single entry trades had we got filled down here. Would have definitely got another trade and probably would have took it off right here. So I don't know how much we would have made had that been 200 and probably would have made about the same anyway. So worked out. Exclamation point marbles, get them in. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Tomorrow we'll be giving away a straight to funded account, by the way, live on stream. Well, turned out to be a good cover so far. Hey, let me start a Q&A as well. I like doing those. They're fun. Let's see, start Q&A. Keeps the stream alive, you know? Keeps it alive. All right, making a new run up here. See if we can break through 19,000. Nice little run up here at the open. Still not near yesterday's highs. It's around 19,200 for yesterday's highs. You hear that Trump wants to abolish income tax. I mean, wasn't that part of when he was running? Didn't he say he wanted to do that? I mean, if you're saying like he's progressing towards actually doing it, no, I didn't hear that. I feel like there's a lot of things that have been kind of going under the radar with him lately. Hey, curious, what time of the hour or what time of the day do parents change their baby's diapers? What time of the day do parents change their baby's diapers? In the wee hours. In the wee hours. Ah ha! Ah ha ha! I got an itch on my nose. We are starting to slow down here. We are still moving up. I had an okay pullback, thankfully. But we are starting to slow down on the move higher. You can see the bands are kind of getting a little further away. Okay, move up through 19,000. Was obviously looking for more than that. Up to 20 or 30 would be what I'm looking for to possibly start something. I'd like to see it happen, obviously, right now. Marbles, you got 1 minute and 45 seconds. If you're not in yet, exclamation point marbles. So far, the members that we have are Pushpack, Jen, and Donald. You only got 3 members at the moment. Speaking of that, do I owe anybody points? Donald, I got your points, right? As well as you, Jen? Yes, no, maybe so. I honestly don't remember. I'm going to count on you guys being trustworthy. Waiting for news? Oh yeah, I didn't even look at the news today. Is there news at 10? Existing home sales at 10. Natural gas storage at 10:30. Existing home sales usually does a little something. Natural gas storage usually doesn't do anything. You know, I'm a little sad, Donald, that thing for Stream Elements never popped up. It's kind of sad. It was supposed to pop up and do the little like money thing, and oh well. Oh well. Let me hit refresh here to make sure. All right, we're gonna start off with the raging pin, the raging throbbing pin. Still watching the market, but it's looking kind of slow at the moment. First place 1,000, second place 500, third place 300. Let's get it. It's the raging pin. Poof. There it is. You see it down there at the end? See it? See it down there? It's the raging pin. Lord Incognito going through the pegged fleshlight. Market is trying to make new highs. I'm watching it. How you get through these crisscrosses is pretty huge because you can get caught up on them. Lord Incognito said, I'm going down. Time to get pegged. Getting pegged. Market up to 19,020. Looking for an extra push here. I am watching it. Maybe up around like 40. I'd be looking to start this. Ooh, Lord Incognito. Go. Took a starter. Lord Incognito is down. Oh, but Sandy. Oh no, Super Mario Sunshine found his way down first. Let's go. Super Mario Sunshine, winner yesterday, also winner today. Took a starter contract here. I'm at 35, it looks like. I hit the ask right when it made that last little pop. Got filled at 35. Take profits sitting at 23. Jen going to get second, and it's looking like Steve is going to get third. Market's looking like it wants to try a little bit higher first. I'm going to wait for 50. Steve does get third. Cancel this one. Get everyone their points back. Slide over here. Super Mario Sunshine. 888. 1,000 points. Put you at 6,986. That's going to be huge for tomorrow. Jen doesn't really need the points, but here's an extra 500 for you. 22,885 is your new total. Oh, I'm missing my ad here. I just got an ad there. Jen got yours. Who am I missing? Steve. Steve Trades getting 300. I'll get you taken care of right now. Steve Trades. Nice little move here. Going into the 10 o'clock news, which I don't like, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. 6,232 for you, Steve. Ugh, yeah, I don't like this at all. I would really like to get out of this trade, like, right now. Come on, come back down real quick. Come get me. 15 seconds. Need to move down here. I'm actually going to put one down here in case we do get like the crazy move the right way. I'm not too happy about this. Well, it's actually not doing too much here. Ah, dang it. Fake out. Fake out. Come on. Push it lower. I'm ready to hit the button to get out. I was just hoping it would give me a little break even. Well, it didn't take off, so that's a good thing. I guess maybe it was just like whatever they were expecting. It's still trying higher though. Dang it. Man, this is a crazy move. I mean, it might start to squeeze pretty soon here. Like overall, I would really like to not be in this trade anymore. This is starting to get a little out of control to the point where I don't like it at all. I would love to get out 2 of these contracts at least. Maybe try to give it some room to go back down, but I mean, this thing is just going straight up. And it might, I mean, looking at the move from this morning, it might start to just squeeze. Come on, come get me out of this real quick. Sellers jump in for a couple candles. And there's only been 3 red candles like this entire move. Look at this. Since we started one, that's not even really a red candle. I mean, it is, but I mean, four total red candles this entire move. Pretty crazy. None of them were big, really. Come on, give us one good pullback here. I am not trying to be greedy. I really only had this here just to see if we could get like the crazy swipe down. No. Come on, push it down just a little bit. I'm looking for it to at least retest the bottom of this candle. I am ready to jump out of this thing. I'll even put my order. I'll even put it right there too. Come on, come get me out. Come on. Come on. Come on. Don't tease me. Alright, I think... I don't know. Oh, yeah, I guess it didn't. Alright, so we still made like $100 there. I'll be happy to just get out of that. I don't want to step in front of the moving train. I mean, look at this. You know, this is getting dangerous now because there's a lot of people that are still averaging in from down here, looking for the bigger pullback. And if the buyers keep stepping in, it's at some point it's gonna rocket ship. It's gonna take off. I mean, go look at the 5-minute chart right now, or even the 15. It's take a look at the. Oh wait, that's my contracts. And look at this. I mean, are we extended? Yeah, but when it's kind of a catch-22 because if you start to get too extended, then you start getting into an area where things can squeeze, and it starts to get a little scary. Morning, Knives. What's going on? Long time no talk. Looks like you've been killing it. Yeah, not doing too bad. Did this not load correctly? There we go, moving higher. I'm not going to be afraid to short it, but I am going to wait for much bigger moves. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to wait for the bands to get touched at this point, because like I said, we're starting to get into that area where it's a little scary. Thankfully, we got the pullback to get out. Exclamation point marbles, get them in. You got 10 minutes. What an insane move we got here this morning. What do you think of PW and his OF bandits he was mentoring? I think he paid them to be in a video, and they delivered by being in his video and have no intentions of actually learning how to trade. I think it was just a joke, obviously, which I think he knows. Most people know it's a joke, but for the select few people that don't think it's a joke, you know, sex sells. It's something we've been doing for a very long time as humans. Sex sells. It's that simple. Are you winning? Currently, we're up $585. Can't complain. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Always appreciate that support. Hey, Joe, have you heard anything about the new new D2 season? I heard there was a bunch of band waves going around, which is nice. Getting all them bots out of there. I've been curious. I don't remember when the last season started, but I'm curious to when the next one's gonna start. Jen Donald, did I give you your points? I don't know if you answered me from before, but Jen, you were on the 20th. Donald, you were on the 21st. I don't remember if I did. Bot waves have been going, but there's still quite a farm going. Yeah, I'm sure. Oh, I'm sure. I mean, you're never gonna stop it, but I did. Okay, good. I thought I did, but I wasn't sure. I would guess 6 weeks or so until reset. Gotcha. Have you played PoE2 at all? I think long will be too late. Yeah, well, switch it to short then. You guys get to vote, not me. It's a chat account, not a you vote and then I ultimately decide account. I played Act 1 in PoE2. It was fun, but kind of slow for me. I'll tell you right now, I'm still playing it, and I'm at the end game. It's a lot of fun. Like, it reminds me a lot of D2, but there's a lot. It's a lot more involved. Like, it's not just kind of like point and click like D2. Like, you actually have to like be paying attention at all times. You can't just run around, and even if you have the most broken build, like, you still have to pay attention, because it's just how they made the game. It's a pretty good game. How do I switch my vote? You should just be able to click on short instead of long, I think. You can re-click on the box. Or actually, I don't know. Did you close the box? If you did, then I don't know, to be honest. 10 hours of game time a week these days? What are you doing that's holding you from gaming? All my time comes after the kids go to sleep. So like, I'll do everything during the day and stuff like that, and then once they're asleep, sometimes I fall asleep with them, but when I don't, I'll come back down and I'll get like 2-3 hours in. It'll be real nice actually when they're older and they start school later and they can take care of themselves in the morning, because then I won't have to necessarily like wake up and have, at 6:30 and get their breakfast ready, get their backpacks ready, get their lunches ready. Like I won't have to do all that. Full-time job, part-time job, stream, wife, 2 kids, and 6 acres of property to manage. I don't know how you game it all. That's crazy. I have 1 acre where I'm at. Well, now it's less than that because we could put the pool in and the patio. But it's a lot. Actually, I don't even think it's an acre. I think it's like 3/4 of an acre. Okay, we got a decent sized red candle here. The problem is you're going to have so many people that are stuck in this short looking to cover. So wherever their average is, you're going to see a bunch of buy orders coming in, which is going to hold this up. Like this thing isn't going to probably just drop straight down. So whatever happens here, wherever their average is where they're going to be looking to be getting out, because trust me, they did not want to be in this trade this long. Will it eventually move down? I mean, it could, but I don't think it's going to move down like a V. I think when you have this big of a move, it's going to take like a bunch of sideways action, and the sellers would have to stay in control throughout that in order to make it move lower. But this move here is just the buyers just getting exhausted and they're just kind of taking a break. But all the people that are trapped short, they're going to be looking to get out of their positions, right? Because they're all probably still red unless they've somehow added super heavy in this slow move to the highs here. The good life? Yeah, the penis pool. The penis pool took all the land. I mean, it did take a pretty big chunk of the backyard. I wouldn't say it like, I'd say it took maybe, if I had to put a percentage on it, like 15, 20%. Nothing crazy. I have some calls I got to make today. Ugh. I got to call Terminex because they tried to slide one past us. They're going to probably get like 30, whatever it was, 30 some dollars out of us. And then I got to call one of the credit card companies because we hit the amount of points we need to spend in order to get a companion pass for the kids. So like when we travel, we'll have a companion pass for one of our kids for the next 2 years, essentially. Well, we'll have one for both kids until the end of this year. Or no, because I think we're waiting. I don't know what she wants to do. I think she was talking about hers. So like I'll get it for the rest of this year and next year. And then she has one now, but she's going to do another one so that she can get it on January. Because the way it works is you get the companion pass for the rest of that year that you activate it, and then the whole next year. So if you activate it or finish it in January, you get it for that entire year and then all of that following year. It's a little cool little thing they do. Do you want to adopt another kid? No, but you can come stay for a little bit if you want.
Someone is at the door.
I think my mom's going to deal with them. You coming, Ma? Okay. Yeah. That would have been crazy. Where are we at on marbles? You got... Nope, this might already be over? Question mark? Did it already end? I didn't see it. No, you got 40 seconds. 40 seconds. Get them in! Exclamation point marbles. Karen! Good morning. There's that bounce back up that we were talking about possibly getting. All right, who we got in here? 5 seconds. 4, 3. What's up, Oscar? 2, 1. You may no longer enter the marbles race. All right. Got 6 members in here now. Got Rob added. Let's see, Rob. And we got Pushpack. He's still in there. We got Jen, Donald. They were already in there. Donovan and Karen coming at the same time. We obviously know what that means. One of those kind of mornings. So I was going to stay off YouTube today, but yeah, that didn't happen. I even told Donovan I was going to take a break today. You know, Karen, the fact that you're here with me makes me feel special. Especially when you say something like that. I don't know if I'm the reason. I'm going to hope I'm not the reason. I'm just going to assume you just, you know, I mean, who wants to take a break? I mean, taking breaks are, you know, they're okay, but we got 50 people in the race. We only got 27 people in the stream and only 13 likes. Hit that like button. I went to type YouTube and ended up typing Vala. That's funny. That's what I'm saying. What's the break for? You got money to make. You got marbles and points to play for and make, and then you got money to make. That's what we're all here to do. All right. What map do we want to do? I choose death. All right. So real quick before we play some marbles, this is exactly what I was talking about, right? So we had this huge move. When you have a move like this, people that are shorting get trapped. So when they get trapped, I don't know where their average is, but they're looking to essentially get out of the position without taking a loss, right? So as it starts to come back down, you have to think it's not just up and down at that point because this was such a big move. So that could cause 2 things here. It could cause shorts to get squeezed out, right? Like if this would have kept going like another 100 points or so, you might have saw a squeeze for another 500 points, right? Because at that point, you're going to run out of sellers, aka people who are shorting, because they got squeezed out and they're taking a max loss or, you know, whatever the case may be. So instead of having more people selling, you're having all the people who were selling now buying, right? So you almost kind of flip a switch to go the opposite way. However, if the buyers start to run out on the way up here, like people are like, okay, this is getting stupid extended, we're not going to buy anymore until there's a pullback. Well, then you do get this, right? But like I was saying earlier, you're going to have all those people who were caught short looking to get out of their positions unscathed. So at some point on this initial pullback, there's going to be a bunch of people looking to get out of those short positions, and they're going to be buying contracts to do so. So it's going to prevent this thing from just going straight down. And what you typically see is what I like to call sloppy seconds. I used to call it this exact thing in equities when I would trade equities. So you get the big move, you get the initial pullback, and then you get, it's basically a lower high. I just made a name for it. So it's going to come down and you're going to start the bouncy ball basically. So if this wants to continue, if the buyers do not continue to buy after this first pullback, you'll get the bouncy ball to start, and then that's when you can start to get the move back down. But you're never going to get, unless there's some kind of crazy news event where you have this slow grind up this far and then just like a big drop. It just doesn't happen that way. Not with these, not with the overall market, not with big equity stocks like Tesla, Apple, like all the big market cap type stocks where there's just a ton of volume and all the big players are in them. Like you're not going to get those like huge drops like that unless there's some kind of news event. So as you can see, the buyers are still stepping in. A lot of this, again, could still be the shorts never got out. So they're starting to realize, okay, we're not falling over. So they're essentially, a lot of people could be cutting their losses. The buyers that were waiting for this pullback now see a higher low based off of that first pullback. They're starting to get back in, looking for the move to continue higher. There's a lot going on here to prevent this thing from just coming down because this move was so big to start with. Now, if the move would have stopped here, it could have very easily V'd straight back down, right? Because there wasn't that many buyers. Their averages could be here. The short sellers could be here. So they could be waiting for like a retest down here under 19,000. And like, it would have been a lot easier for them. But the fact that it just never pulled back and just kept going, it trapped a lot of these people who started shorting down here like I did. Thankfully, we got out when we did. And then thankfully, we got enough of a pullback here to get out because as you can, I mean, we would have eventually got saved on this pullback, but as you can see, the buyers are stepping back in. This could be the shorts realizing, crap, we're going higher. So they're going to get out. So you're just running out of sellers at that point because they were all trapped down here and they don't want to add more, they don't want to keep adding to the losing position. So they turn into a buyer to get out of the position, which then could squeeze it higher. So there's a lot going on there. Like when you really break it down that a lot of people don't think about. And, just something, something to think about. How much money can a beginner expect to make from day trading? A beginner, I would say you should be happy with breaking even. I would do your best to just break even. If you can break even for a year, that's a start. Don't lose money as a beginner. I think one of the biggest problems that beginners have is they come in thinking that they should be making a good amount of money straight from the get. No, it's no different than paying tuition at a college to get a nice job when you get out of college, which, that's a whole different story. But you gotta pay your tuition essentially to learn the market and how you're gonna trade it the way that you see fit. You can't expect to just jump in and make money. So if you can even just break even as a beginner, you're ahead of the game. And here we go, moving higher. I'm actually going to pay attention to this one because now we had a little bit of a pullback. If we can get a push up through 150, I'm actually interested in playing this. And then we will play marbles. My consistency, by the way, after yesterday is down to 36.86%. We're getting there. That'll be a magical day that we can get to 20%. Because that first payout is going to be the hard one, right? Because then after you get that first payout, then you just have to get the 10 days between. But it'll be back down to the normal amount again. And we'll have that huge buffer. All right. We got 6 minutes for this poll for the chat account. Right now, we got 54% long, 46% short. We got 24 votes. There are only 24 people in here, but I don't know if some people have left and some new people have come in. But make sure you get your votes in. Do I think we can still go higher? I really do think we can still go higher. But I really do think it's a 50-50. I will say whichever way it decides to go from here, it's probably going to go a decent amount. So that part's a little scary. Maybe because of that, I'll size a little differently today. Maybe we'll go back down to just 2 contracts on the MNQ to give myself some wiggle room, because I really do think that we might have a pretty big move one way or the other when it finally goes. All right, looks like we're gonna attempt the pullback here, so we'll start marbles real quick. All right, this one's 500, 300, 100, first, second, third. Let's get it. I don't think I've seen this one before. It's like purple and brown. I don't think I've seen this one. It's got the hole at the end, so we should be okay on people finishing. Piano Trader, as well as some others getting absolutely obliterated. JH600 getting obliterated. Andrew C. Pushpack and Arcanus are top 3 at the moment. Code Vala trying. Oh, I'm hitting the wrong button. It's hitting F1, not 1. Lauren Lowe going for the lead here. Oh, wait, what happened to Code Vala? He was just a third. He's not no longer. Did he die? I don't even see him. Oh, no, he's in there. I see. Lauren got pegged. Lauren, sorry, you got pegged. Jen. Rob. Oh, no. I was about to say, how did you not get blasted? But think you did. We got Rob and Jen going for the win. Oh, they both get sucked right back out. That's going to open it up for Sounds of Nature. Jen on the other side, though. Jen going for it. All you got to do is fall in the second hole, not that first one. Boom! Jen, let's go. Jen first, Ed second. Are you kidding me? And then Sandy, third place. Jen with a clean sweep almost. Craziness. Craziness, I tell ya. Jen stealing all the points from everybody. Rob can't even find the hole. There you go, Rob. You found it. Jen, gem member number 1, and Sandy. My Streamlabs is like freaking out. It won't load. There we go. So, Jen, that is 500 plus 300, 800 points. What's that put you at? 23,690. And then 100 for Sandy. Excuse me. Sandy, that's going to put you at 5,213. Let's go. All right. Over to the chat account. 52% long, 48% short. This is going to suck when we buy the highs, but it would have been nice to get in on a pullback. This is the game. This is the game we play. You got 1 minute, 45 seconds to cast your vote. Change your vote. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Yep, let me get the next Marbles one running. Give me a sec. I'm going to open the floodgates here in a sec, too. All right, exclamation point Marbles, get them in. You got 10 minutes and then exclamation point gamble. The floodgates have been opened. You have until 11 o'clock. The chat's going to go crazy. If you have any questions, throw them in the Q&A in the chat. You got to click on the Q&A and ask me a question in there. I'm going to do that from now on every day, so that way I can always make sure I get to everyone's questions. So if you ever have a question, click the Q&A, ask it in there. That way I won't miss it. Especially from 10:30 to 11. Carrying your last race? Okay. I feel you. I'm honestly not digging this this market right now. This is not... I do not do well in trending markets. The gambling gates are open, Donald. I opened them early. I gave you an extra minute. Wow, the 5 and 15-minute chart are just nuts. Crazy to look at. Do you think you could survive in jail? I like to think that I would keep my wits about me. I like to think that I would stay out of trouble. I'm very much into de-escalation. It's a good question, though. I very much think that most incidents are avoidable, and it really comes down to the person and trying to stay away from the conflict to begin with. So stay out of trouble, and yeah, I think I could survive in jail. Oh, the bots are back. Let's see what I got to get up to today. Donald wants that #1 spot back. Gotta be careful, though. You're low enough to where you could do some damage. Steve proved that yesterday. Yo, all you fake bots, hit the like button. Subscribe. Oh, Karen's fighting to keep second place. Oh, wait. No, Karen's down in 6th. Wait, Karen, did you lose all your points? I thought you had a bunch more than that. Oh yeah, I won my streak at the 1 o'clock games yesterday. They hit the 2 players that I chose. They hit back-to-back hits in the game. It was pretty funny. I chose 2 people from the same team. Let me pick my 2 today. If Shohei played today, I should pick him. There's no way he goes 0 for twice, right? No, I don't think they must not play today. I don't see him on here. Bobby Witt Jr. That dude's always good for at least 1 hit. Let's double down. Who are we going to pick? Rafael Devers? Who do they play? Seattle? Yeah, let's go with Devers. He's always good to poke one in there. Take that, Donovan. This market, man. Look at. Oh, I forgot to place the trade. No. Why don't you guys remind me? I guess I could still. All right, we're not too far off. 10:30. Where did the 10:30 candle open? It opened at 139.25, and we're at 148.75. So 9 points. We're 9 points above where we should be, but we'll see what happens. Like I said, I mean, this thing could start to squeeze because there's definitely some people trapped in this thing. And what a move this is. Yeah, I saw the bots are back. I wish I knew who was doing it, but obviously I have no idea how to do that. All right, we're still moving higher. One button will unalive a random person on Earth, but if you push this button, you get 500 million. Would you push it? You know, I've heard this question before, and I've thought about it a lot. Like, seriously. And the answer is yes. On a serious note, have you seen the meme of the guy who hears that question and it's like, if you push the button, and he's like, if you push this button, someone will die, but you'll receive, I don't even remember the amount it was, and he pushes it and he's like, well, if I push it again, will I get another amount of what it was? And the guy's like, yeah, but, and he just starts, he presses it a couple more times. He's like, you do realize somebody's dying, right? And he just keeps pressing the button. Oh no, straight back down. I have a feeling we're going to be trying to save the trade today, if I had to guess. I got the feeling. No long, short said. Well, the poll said long. We'll see. Would you sell your soul to live stream online gambling for kids? No. I would not do that. I don't know how those people do that stuff. That's not even something I'll joke about. You're not only destroying lives from the gambling aspect of it, you're literally destroying their futures as well. Like once you go down that path, it's such a bad path and hard to get out of. The fact that they willingly do it just for their own financial well-being, it's sickening. Another day, another trade to save. I'm starting to think I'm just going to start doing the opposite. Did I start another marbles? I don't think I did. All right. Yeah, I did. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Get that going. Just sitting here watching the chart, not doing anything. Added a member, it looks like. Let's see who it is. Mast! What's up, man? Did you say hi? If you did, I'm sorry. It gets a little crazy in here when the gambling's going on, the half-hour gambling. I was saying, for anyone that's in here now, if you do have any questions, just hit the Q&A and ask them in there, because I probably will miss it. Let's do the bullseye, shall we? Let's bullseye it up. At least I went with 2 contracts. That's all I'll say. You joined too, Aya? Let me see. I will go ahead and add you. Maybe it was after the time. Because I did start that a little while ago, so that was my fault. Oh, it did add you into the race, just not the members. You were the extra marble that was in there. I was going to let somebody slide on this one, but it ended up being you. It's kind of funny. I didn't feel like going through the big list of names for one person that time, not gonna lie. If we can hold IB high, trade will be okay. Yeah, we'll see. All right, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Shoo. Pollen currently in first, but I don't think you're going to finish first. Yeah, I think Super Mario Sunshine is going to be first. Here we go. No, that's not going to do it. Rob, no, not going to do it. Oh, okay, we're getting some closer. Karen in there. Koala Loala. Oh, I saw a bounce. It was Andrew C. Code Vala's in there, baby. Come on. No, 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 no. Code Vala was in there. 500, 300, 100. Tony Gold in first. Andrew C. Caitlin. Is it going to get ruined by Karen? No. Tony Gold. Tony Gold. Let's give that man some points. From the 410, baby. 500 points coming your way. It's going to put you at 6,322. Andrew C. getting 300 points. That's going to put you at 2,747. And Miss Caitlin Reed, 100 points. That's going to put you at 5,880. Let's go. About time. This week has been shitty. I've had to save the trade every day this week, haven't I? Has there been one where I didn't? I don't remember. Exclamation point Barbles. Get them in. You got 9 minutes and 50 seconds. I snuck 10 seconds in there. Have you played the new Elden Ring Oblivion? No. I am the type of person that once I start playing one game, I just stick with that game. So, guys, I know there's at least 25 of you-ish in here. Hit that like button if you haven't already. I know there's obviously not 1,000 plus people in here. If you could go back to any time in your life or past your life, or life, if you could go back to any time in your life or past your life for a day, when would it be? I think you worded that wrong, but I think I understand the question. If you go back in time, if you could go back to any time in your life in the past, like life or your past. Okay, so it's essentially the same thing. Okay, so if you could go back to any time in your life for a day, when or what would it be? You know, I actually think I can do that. Give me a sec. I'm trying to remember how I did it. I think it was a plugin, actually. Man, I used to do it, but then I never used it. But now that I'm doing the Q&A, that would actually be a really good idea. You stream somewhere else? No. You can't see them? No, he's saying I should put them on the screen. Not that oh, the questions? Those are in the Q&A. You got to click on the Q&A. I don't know if if the questions show up for you guys, or is it just me? What do you think about Top Step and Michael's recent rule changes? Honestly, I don't know anything about them, so I can't comment. Just you? Gotcha. I'm curious, was that? I think it was an extension. No, maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was an OBS extension? YouTube show questions on OBS. YouTube live chat overlay. Yeah, it was a browser source. I remember that. I don't remember how I used to do it. I'll have to look into it. That's a good one. But to answer Karen's question, let's see. If you could go back to any time in your life or past, what day or when would it be? You know, I don't regret anything I've done in the past. So I don't have like one of those types of moments. But I think if I could pick a day, it would be when my grandfather, my dad's dad, was still alive and doing well, because he died suddenly in his sleep one day. And I think he was a big role model in my life. And I think I would like to go back and like just give him the biggest hug. I can feel the tears trying, but I'm gonna try to hold him back. But yeah, he was a big influence on my life, and I live a lot of my life the way that he did. And yeah, he was a really good person, and he died way too young. And boy, I would love to go back and just give him one really good hug. I miss him. I really do. He was a good one. That was a long time ago now, but I do miss him. That's damn it. It's okay. I appreciate you guys saying that as well. But no, yeah, he modeled me. Modeled he molded me into a person that he didn't even know he didn't even know he was doing it. He was just being himself, and he was such a good role model. I'm gonna go get a drink. We're almost back to even. Yeah, Karen, geez. Asking the hard questions. No, it's good. It's good to remember those types of things. It just it just, you know, the emotional things, the fact that I feel that way about him just goes to show you how good of a person he actually was, which is a good thing, right? We should be celebrating that. Donald's back on top. Oh, this guy. He's gonna have a second growth account before we know it. I'm in a stock trade. I'm just trying to pay attention real quick. Sorry. That's my focus face, not my angry look. Well, trade's starting to work out. Well, at least the bots are gone. The giveaway is tomorrow. It'll be a 50K Tradeify straight to funded account. You can also join the Discord giveaway, !Discord. There's a giveaway in there for a 50K Tradeify advanced account. Oh, we're back at the highs. It's kind of slowing down though. Did I start another marbles race? I did. All right, we'll do one more marbles race. Give me a sec though. I gotta go to the bathroom and try to finish this trade up. MFFU? What about him? Top 3 games of all time? Who ordered the bot package? Yeah, I don't know. Top 3 games of all time. Mario Kart N64. Counter-Strike. Diablo. They're the 3 games. Mario Kart was my entire childhood. Counter-Strike and Diablo are my 2 go-tos even to this day. Path of Exile has been pretty good too, but that would be my top 3. Did you see Tesla profit drop 71%? Elon needs to go back to Tesla. Hey, he's too worried about the nation. All right. Let's do marbles. I am caught up now. This could be my last race. I'm getting kind of hungry. Lost some members too. Pushback, Donald, Aya, Donovan, and Jen. Lost Karen, Rob. Was Mast in there? No. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. All right, we're gonna run this marbles race and then we're gonna get out of the trade. 49. We're gonna do the raceway. Looks like everybody's kind of getting out of here anyway. All right, 3, 2, 1. Let's get it. 500, 300, 100. First one out gets the follow. Pink Bull Kirby. All right, I'm going to close up the gambling as well while I'm thinking about it. You'll have a bunch tomorrow? Bunch of what? All right, Turtle Sniper in the lead going into the last 2 sets of tires. Here we go. Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? Oh, too close to call. Scrooge McTrades. Sandy and Josh. Let's go. Scrooge. Big trades. That was a big win for you. Going from 373 up to 873. That's a big one because tomorrow might give you a chance to get in to the giveaway. Sandy winning some more points today. 300. That's going to put you at 5,523. And a good old Josh Dash 2. It's going to give him 100 points, putting him at 5,535. That's like the same amount as Sandy. That's crazy. Rigged. All right, let's get out of this thing before it starts coming back down. What do we make on that? 145 bucks. Not too bad considering we were down a decent amount there. All right, I'm going to get out of here. I appreciate y'all being here. I'll be back tomorrow morning. Same time, same place. If you do have any questions in the meantime, feel free to drop into the Discord, !Discord. I will see you all tomorrow morning. Until then, have a good rest of your day. Peace.
This is the future. Human